Join me on our trip to Hajiang. We took 2 different sleeper buses on our way to Hajiang. It's many hours to drive to Hajiang, so we took a sleeper bus and we will be there in the morning. By the time we arrived, it was already very early in the morning. We left our stuff inside of the homestay and were ready to go. This entire tour, we planned to be all on these motorcycles. I booked this experience on Viator if you're interested. Basically, it's a tour from Hanoi where they pick you up onto the sleeper buses and you go to the Hajiang area. They also have other options for if you want to go to Sapa, which is what I did last time when I went to Vietnam. From the photos I've seen, Hajiang is extremely beautiful and I was so excited that we got to do this. In Vietnam, going onto motorcycles is extremely common, so this was a really cool tour that we could go on and explore Hajiang. Plus, I had to take some selfies to savor the moments. The first day of our tour was probably the best weather of all. As you can see, it's really warm out and I'm just wearing a crop top with shorts. Bear in mind that right now it's rainy season. It's actually in the summertime. At the time that we went to Hajiang, it was about August. Actually, it was just the beginning of August when we had gone. It was so beautiful nonetheless. Although it was very rainy, I thought it was super worth it still because everything was so lush and green in Vietnam at this time. In August, actually, Vietnam is very, very hot during this time. But honestly, I don't think that matters very much because if you're on the motorcycles, it's pretty cool constantly. The breeze is going to keep you very cool the whole entire time. If you're really into viewpoints, then Hajiang would be an amazing tour for you. I highly recommend if you like viewpoints like me. During the tour, you'll also spend a lot of time with lots of Vietnamese people and, of course, your tour guides. It's an inside of Vietnamese culture. And here is the first stop, one of the first viewpoints that we went to. It was so beautiful. The river is muddy from the rain, but it doesn't matter. It's so beautiful. From here, you can also see the magnificent rice paddies. Mostly towards the beginning is where you're going to see most of the rice paddies, and plus the clouds are so beautiful. Despite rainy season, the clouds make the area look so majestic and beautiful. From there are tons and tons of other viewpoints. You're not going to believe how beautiful Hajiang is. I swear to you, it's absolutely stunning, and we were so stunned and really thought it was so worth it. I've seen rice paddies before, but after you see them and then you don't see them for a while, you tend to think that it's so beautiful whenever you see them. Towards the beginning is usually where you see most of the rice paddy fields in Hajiang Loop. In my opinion, pictures don't really do it justice. Hajiang is so beautiful. I love the rice paddies. But I have to be honest that a lot of the time during rainy season, it gets very foggy at times and there are times where you don't see anything as well. But since the Hajiang Loop takes several days to do, I still think it's very worth it because you're going to see a whole lot overall. This is the most beautiful waterfall that we probably passed by during our trip. They actually have a lot of waterfalls, but this one is the largest one. I've seen so many waterfalls during my trips, but honestly I love seeing more over and over again. Had to get a pic with me and my husband. Not long after that, we made another beautiful pit stop. I also drank some tea during the pit stop. I didn't actually like it so much though, it was so bitter. Here my husband is smoking the bong. Don't worry, it's just tobacco that the tour guides offered. It's not pot. While resting, we also went on a seesaw that we found there. It's a really great view while on the seesaw, plus we had a lot of fun. Although it's raining, it was fun to go on the seesaw. I don't think I've been on a seesaw since I was a kid, so that was a lot of fun. Plus, the seesaw was incredibly massive. Kudos to our tour guide for making such a good video of us. The tour guides were really good about taking our photos and videos for us. And the viewpoint was also really nice, so they helped us get some photos as well. The landscape from the pit stop was also so beautiful. Here are some pictures from our phones. And from there, we're off to our next stop. Believe it or not, when you're on the Hajiang Loop tour, most of the time we're on the motorcycles. There's actually a lot of ground to cover, but still, there's so many beautiful things to see the entire way. It's really, really beautiful and sometimes very relaxing as well. Here and there, I actually felt sleepy while I was riding with the motorcycles too. But don't worry, you're not riding the motorcycle. Your tour guide is riding for you. Basically, the tour guide is driving and you're riding behind the tour guide. There were actually times where I dozed off a little bit from behind my tour guide, but don't worry, you just have to hold on tight. You'll be completely fine. I mean, maybe you shouldn't fall asleep. I did a little bit, but only a little bit, not too much. While on the motorcycle, we passed by so many little villages and towns. It was really cute to see. Plus, the landscapes in Hajang are just impeccable. I can't even get over what we saw. It was so beautiful. This to me is basically the true countryside of Vietnam. It's so nice. From here, we are on our way to our next pit stop actually. Not too long afterward, we go to a homestay where we're going to rest up a little bit. Our drivers need a lot of rest because they're driving us for many, many hours. But we did get our grub on. They had homemade Vietnamese food for us. Plus, I took a picture of this map because we saw a small child having a school lesson with it. Since our tour guides are resting up, we decided to go for a little walk around the town. It's a very small village. There wasn't a whole lot to do, but we thought we'd wander around while our tour guides were resting. They take naps every day during the tours, actually. Me and my husband found a sign in Vietnamese that I think is the name of the town, and he took some photos of me. And from there, we're on to our next stop. We have a lot more things to see. It's so beautiful along the way. Honestly, looking back at the footage of what we saw, I'm so awestruck by Vietnam's beauty. Plus, I should mention that all of the pit stops are pretty affordable because this is in the rural part of Vietnam. Here is the next pit stop that we made in Ha Giang, and it's a really beautiful viewpoint. My favorite viewpoints are the viewpoints that are so high and gorgeous like this one. And of course, as a tourist, I had to get tons of pics. The heart seat is so cute, but I really love this photo where it looks like I'm on the ledge. Plus one more with my husband. Absolutely gorgeous, and from there we're on our way back on the road again. In my opinion, our first day was probably the best day. It rained, but it wasn't so bad compared to the other days. Part of me wonders if there's more rain the higher up you are, but I don't know if that makes sense. Comment down below if you know. The following pit stop is another really, really beautiful one where you can see the town from below. It's so nice. I really loved it. Plus, there was also an area you could buy ice cream, in which we did, and another heart that you could take pictures with. The views were really so incredible from up here. From here is actually going to be the last time that we're going to see the rice paddy fields. From what I remember, the rice paddy fields were only on the first day. Here's a funny picture my husband took with the heart. And of course, of us together we had to do. The views of Vietnam in the north are so beautiful. Can't get enough of it. And from there we had one more pit stop here as well. At this point it was starting to rain, but it was still so nice to see the viewpoint. From here it's going to be our last viewpoint of the day. Before we go to our hotel, we went to the Prince's Palace from a long time ago. This is a tourist attraction in the Ha Giang area. It was really cool to visit, and I'd never been to a palace before in Vietnam. A bit of a walk, but it seemed like a really popular place because a lot of people were in there looking. The place was actually very, very large. You could see remnants of a lot of things that were from the past inside of the house. Plus, the house was really quite massive. I would say even by today's standards, the place was actually very big, even for an American, I would say. Here's a garment left behind, and they had a lot of pictures of the family as well. You could really walk around inside of the Prince's Palace for a very long time because there were so many places to visit inside and so many rooms. Not only that, the whole palace was also 2 levels, so you could see a whole lot of stuff from inside. You could probably fit a few families in this house. It was so massive. Visiting these kinds of places bring my imagination to life. After the palace, we went around the town nearby to take a look around. My husband went to get a snack around the town, and then there were other people that went to go get coffee. Here are some of the locals selling food. After that, we went to our hotel at the Dong Van Golden Hotel. This hotel was nice and clean and very comfortable, and it was also very cute too. The hotel was included with our Viator package of the Hajiang Loop. It was a really nice time to be back at the hotel after being outside in the rain all day. Not gonna lie, I was really relieved because the day was very long. Plus, we had a really nice little balcony and the view from here was just so incredibly beautiful. That's all for our first day in Hajiang Loop. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching!